Chicken here, bringing you another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, we are going to be discussing this apology that came out from Supercell. And so the backstory behind this is the update came out. The updates always come out, and they're just full of bugs, right? This gets frustrating for the community. I'm not sure if the general player really notices them that much, other than there's a couple big ones. Obviously, the troop loadout crashing the game was obviously huge, but I mean they fixed that within like 2 hours, so it wasn't a huge deal. But the biggest one that I think the main apology here is for is the Mega Crab attack starting at 0. And I'm still getting comments on certain videos saying, "Chicken, like, why is my crab attacks like, why were they reset back to 0?" And the reason for this was there was a problem with the timer, and I guess this was the only way that they could remedy this. But I think this is, I think this is nice. It's good. Like, it's not a bad thing that he said this, but I also think it's unnecessary, and I also think it's kind of the wrong move. So we'll just read it here. So, regarding current issues since the last update release, greetings, commanders. I'm Drew, the community manager for Boom Beach. I felt it was necessary to write you all a personal message to give you a little update and a big apology for the issues that you may have noticed since we launched our last update release on Tuesday, the 27th of March. We also had a few hiccups throughout the weekend. Trader had some poor deals for everybody, and there were also issues with the crab attack starting at 0 to 4. Which is what we just talked about, the timer issue. You can read more about this in our forums and what was changed. And then he goes on to say, the following are the most immediately visible issues still present in-game. Trader stuck in a very indecisive loop. Will she stay or will she go now? Leaving and returning to the base when you log in. Bullet's taunt effect does not accurately reflect the taunt radius, making it seem that defenses are taunted when they aren't. This is more obvious due to the nerf also. Bullet's taunt nerf, obviously, it was big just in itself, but then you add on to the fact that it's not even working properly. That's kind of it just like adds more fire to the flame. Some players are encountering issues with their resource boat not delivering the correct resource amount. You may also have noticed that you now have to collect gold individually from the residences. This was intentional on our part. We located an exploit with the collect all feature for the residences. And so disabled it as a quick way of resolving the issue until we could get to the bottom of the cause. Unfortunately, that means you have to tap to collect gold individually for the time being. I never heard about this. Most things that come out in Boom Beach, usually the chicken's right on top of it. I never heard of any sort of exploit from all the gold being collected. I feel like even if there was something there, it must have been pretty minor, but. Either way, that's what they said. Unfortunately, that means you have to tap gold individually for now. The Boom Beach development team is aware of all the above issues, and we are currently working hard on fixing them. We will be aiming to release a big bug fix patch next week. Again, we are really sorry about the issues that came alongside the latest release. Please download the optional update if you haven't already. Fix the gunboat loadout, crash, and more, and we will be doing our best to resolve these issues as soon as we can for you. I hope that despite all this, you had a blast on the Mega Crab. Thanks for reading. Keep up the boom, Drew. So, I think, like, obviously that's nice. Like, that's pretty good of him. We never would have got that with previous community managers before. But at the same time, I don't know if that's necessary. I mean, like, I don't know anything about coding. I don't know anything about making these games, guys. But, like, for the love of God, like, surely there's some sort of team designated. Like, Supercell's like a big company. Like, millions and millions, I think even billions of dollars. I can't even fathom how they can still put out these updates after all the outcry and like, to the dismay of all their players, and it just keeps happening, and it's like, it's almost getting worse. Like, it's just very strange. Like, it must be some sort of technical issue. Like, I know it's not Supercell just being lazy and just throwing out random updates and not checking them. I think that would be virtually impossible to happen. So it's got to be some sort of, like, really weird thing that they're unable to test until they put it into the live game. Like, maybe it's some kind of server issue where it only appears once the game's actually live. Seems strange to Chicken, but I mean, that's the only way I can think of it. But yeah, the message is nice, but I think at the end of the day, I mean, as long as there's no updates, you don't have to do messages, or there's no bugs, then you won't have to do messages like that, right? So I think the priority of the time should be just spent there, saying we're working on it. We've got this new kind of way of doing things that is going to prevent these crazy bugs from happening again in the future. Okay, so Smoky Grens with Brick. Apparently not working today. Did we lose the troop speed or what? That seemed pretty awful. Okay, Mr. Artillery, we'll throw you out there. But yeah. I guess that's all we got to say on the Supercell Apology. So let me know what you think of that down below in the comments, guys. And, like, are you on the same page as Chicken? Do you think it's just, like, I don't know. I think, I'm not going to say it was the wrong move to come out with that apology, but I just don't understand how they can keep throwing out these updates and they're full of bugs. Like, it just doesn't make sense to the Chicken guys. So let me know what you think of all that down below in the comments. Not trying to take a big dump on Supercell or anything. I think they do pretty amazing things. I think Boom Beach overall has gotten much better, like just in the last little while. But I don't know, just kind of weird how that just seems to continually happen. So fire off down below in the comments, guys, and we'll get this addressed. We'll get this taken care of one way or another. Look at all the damage these Grens are doing. Holy rip. This is without medics too, by the way. We got 3 rockets just plowing into the poor Grenadiers. And we are about to take this base down, and boom. 007 goes down. Back. So, we're going to be continuing to use Grens. We probably should have just dove on into Dr. Terrence, but maybe we'll see if we can do some Dr. Terrence stuff. I will do it anyways with all the Grens. But yeah. It just sucks overall, I guess, but like, in my opinion, the biggest issue with the crab this time around, it wasn't the fact that the attacks reset. In my opinion, they just need to let us bank attacks, because this crab was really strange. In the fact that we could only get up to 4 attacks, and that was basically like you're punished for sleeping, which in my opinion is pretty silly. Computer's running low on storage space. We might have to speed things up a little bit here, guys. But yeah, I think that should be addressed first. Like, because that's not a bug. That's not a technical issue. That's just let us bank attacks overnight, so we don't have to stay up forever sleeping or not sleeping in order to get as far as we can on the crab. Because everyone gets crab crazy, guys. Especially now that we have it once a month. It's going to be a lot of crab crazy, which is going to be fantastic. But let's nail out this this attack timer issue. Let's get that taken care of first, before we worry about anything else going too crazy. So stage 3 goes down, and not sure if we're gonna have time for to take down all of Dr. Terrence, guys, but maybe we'll switch up to Warriors. I would like to get all of the stages done. We should have started on Dr. T-Chick, and I don't know why we're doing it now, but we're in too deep. It's too late now to go back. I don't even need to bring Brick. And we'll go like this. Holy jeez, Warriors. Come with the chicken, not against the chicken. And we'll go like that, and like this, and like this. And they're gonna melt that HQ before Brick is even able to get there, guys. Stage 4 goes down. What else do we want to talk about, Chicken? What else do we want to talk about? Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, so Warriors going in, and we got the second wind ability here. I'm not sure how useful it's going to be with Warriors, but we'll try to make it work, guys. We'll try to make it work. But yeah, like I said, I mean, it's weird because I just don't understand. Like, maybe someone with some like coding experience or however these games work down below in the comments could chime off on why they actually have these problems, because I would just be guessing. I don't really know myself, but what I do know is it's not a lack of effort, it's not a lack of people, it's just a lack of physically being able to get it done. Holy jeez, house is falling apart, guys. Okay, so we got the Warriors going in. Stage 6, about to be stage 7. We'll get them all smoked up right about here by the sniper tower. Back. And I guess it's time to talk about... holy jeez. the best way to use second wind, we'll go like that. And we'll go like this. So, I think second wind works really well with your standard rifle Cryozuka medic. I think that's probably the best bang for your buck. Using it with warriors, not very good. Using it with... did we get a battle wars off there at all? It doesn't really look like it, eh? Come on, warriors. Take it down, take it down, take it down, take it down. Boom! Stage 6 goes down, and we're moving on up to the next stage, guys. To the next stage. What do we got for stage 7 in store for the chicken today? Okay. We lost 28 warriors there. That's too many warriors, guys. Alright, so stage 7. Here we go. Diving in. I'm trying to do this fast because the computer is running out of space, which means the whole video could end up possibly being deleted. So, let's go, go, go. Get the warriors going up. Get them all up. We are going up here on the sniper tower. Everybody get collected right there. Back, back. That's where Brick is going to set for us too. Please, Brick. Get inside that smoke. Get inside it. No, she's too early. That's okay, though. I'm going to use critters instead. Bang, bang. We're going to use health packs. We're going to use a second wind rate over here on this machine gun to hopefully slow it down a little bit. There's another shock launcher hitting us from somewhere. I don't know where it is, guys. It's all the way at that back corner. Are the Warriors going to have enough to finish? It does not look like it. Dr. T getting the best of the chicken today. Guys, that is going to wrap it up for the video today. Thank you so much for watching. And, yeah, leave a comment what you think of the Supercell Apology. Let me know that down below in the comments. Guys, that is going to wrap it up the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you're interested, entertaining, or informative. And we'll see you next one, guys. Check it out. Bye, bye, bye.